Hey there. Don't you just hate it when you have to stare at a blank screen and try to come up with ideas for your lessons or your content? Well, today is a little mini workshop to make this super easy for you. So let me jump in and share my secrets with you.
Welcome to the Course Creators HQ podcast, helping you navigate the latest techniques for creating and marketing online courses. And now, here is your host, Julie Hood.
So, welcome to episode 123 of the Course Creators HQ podcast. And I'm so excited because today I want to do a little mini course with you on ways to make your content better using this really incredible free tool that I found that I wanted to share. So usually I only give these out to my students and my one-on-one clients, but I thought you might get a lot from this episode, especially if you're the type who hates coming up with creative ideas or creative titles for your lessons or your courses, or that's not something you like to do. I think you will really enjoy this tool that we're going to talk about today. The other thing that's going on right now is two different things that I've put together to help you in 2023. The first one is if you have a course and you can't quite figure out the best way to get in front of your potential students and your perfect students, I'd love to have you jump into Course Profits Accelerator. So most of the time it's closed. I only open it periodically to jump in for a 6-month round. So the next round is supposed to go from January to June of 2023. But right now I did a special opening so that you can jump in and get the December settings too and get our workshops and our implementations that we're doing for December. So we're going to be doing a bunch of planning and getting people on track with my blueprint so they know what to do, what not to do, what to save for later. So this would be a really good way to get going in 2023. So if you're interested, I will have the link in the show notes, or you can go to courseprofitsaccelerator.com and jump in so that you are ready to rock and roll come January 1st. And then if you haven't created your course yet, let's say you don't have a course, make sure you mark your calendar right now, January 14th through the 16th. It's Martin Luther King Day weekend. We are going to do another 3-day intensive to get your course created. And Valerie did this with me last time in November, and she's like, I've never been so focused before in a course. So I really want that for you too. So would love to have you come join us when we do that in January. Okay, so let's get on with the mini course and the little masterclass here on coming up with your content ideas. So I found this cool, really neat new tool. It's called Copy Creator, but it actually does more than what I generally call copy. It just helps you brainstorm ideas, and it's free to get started. So where you need to go to coursecreatorshq.com/cc. So coursecreatorshq.com/cc for Copy Creator. And I'm going to walk you through how to use it. It's pretty simple, but it's just really cool that you can get something like this for free, because there's a lot of the new AI tools out there that are paid, but this one will let you get started for free. They do have a paid option, but you can test it out for free. So this morning I was feeling a little, not writer's block, but podcaster's block because I couldn't figure out what to call this episode. So I used a Copy Creator to help me come up with some names and just kind of get the ball rolling and get my creativity going. So I went to the box that said podcast ideas and I just typed in content just to see what I would get. And it gave me 3 really good ideas. The first one was how to create content that will make your audience engaged and loyal. The second one was what kind of content should you be creating to attract your ideal customer? Now, obviously, I would change that from customer to ideal student if I was using it, but you get the idea. That's kind of a cool title. And then the third one was how to repurpose your content to get the most bang for your buck. So just to get like the creativity juices flowing, you can see those are some pretty good titles, some pretty good ideas. And then make sure as you're using this tool, I want to like big gold stars on this one. Make sure you're paying attention. Save these suggestions when you get them. Do a screenshot is how I do it, or copy and paste. However, just make sure when the screen comes up that you get the suggestions, that you save them, because if you want to go back and see the history of what you've searched for, you have to go pro and do the paid option in order to see the history. So once you get your ideas, go back and make sure you save them with a screenshot or copy and paste. Okay, so and the tool actually has 22 different content types. So it's got everything from social media, headlines, tips, quotes, questions that you can use all over your social media accounts. There's a whole section for blogging if you're trying to do a blog post, or you could use, I think, those blogging ideas if you're doing some kind of video. You could use the same sort of things for videos. Has ideas for membership sites. Like there's all kinds of different ways to use it. In fact, there's 22 different content types. So when you go to the site, so you go to coursecreatorshq.com/cc, and you'll just see 5 boxes. It kind of starts you with 5 sort of basic types of content. But if you want to see some of the other options, some of the other types of content that you could get from the tool, you can either click at the top and click on the All tab, All, or there's a box that says See More, and you can click on that box. And then you'll get to see all 22 of these different content types. And they're building out this tool, so I think there's probably going to be more moving forward, even more ideas. But the ones that I also thought you guys would love is there's a bunch for your online course. So there are 4 here that you can use. It's called Digital Course Ideas, Digital Course Outline, Digital Course Lesson Idea, or Digital Course Lesson Outline. So it's even going to help you put your courses together. So just go play with it, check it out, see if it gets you inspired. Be willing to edit. I've used it before and been like, okay, that's kind of close, or I can use this phrase or use this part of it and pull it into a bigger idea or change it up just a little bit. But especially if you're like me and you really don't like just sitting down to a blank screen, it gives you some really good ideas on what to try or experiment with. And the more you play with it, the more ideas that you can get and kind of mash them together, or chop them up, or get inspired. So especially if you're kind of new to this whole online thing, or if you just don't feel very creative, like this morning I was not feeling super creative, this can be a really incredible way to not only get inspired with some new ideas, but it will help you name your stuff even better. So as an example, when, let's say you're putting your online course together, and we always have that section where we talk about the different lessons, the different modules. Usually you'll have, not at the top, but further down, you'll talk about the different modules that people will be able to jump into. And naming those really, really well can be an incredible way to kind of build some curiosity. And it might just tip the fence. If somebody's sitting on the fence, it might just help them jump in to be like, wonder how they're going to teach me that. Or, ooh, I didn't even realize I needed to know that. Or, that sounds intriguing. So use this to help name your modules, name your lessons, and improve your outline, and make those modules and lessons sound even more intriguing. And there's like so many ways you can use this. So you can get started for free. You do have to give them your email address. And then if you want unlimited access, I think it's only like $10 a month. So play with it, see if you like it, see if it's something that you're interested in using long term. But especially when you're at that point where you're just like, gosh, I just don't have any creative juices this morning. Then jump on over coursecreatorshq.com/cc for Copy Creator, and I hope it helps you get some more interesting content created, more interesting ideas, some more ways to juice up what it is that you're working on and make it even more intriguing for all the people that you're connecting with. Hope you enjoyed this little mini masterclass today. If so, message me, let me know, and I'll do more of these. And thanks so much for listening. Thanks for following. Thanks for subscribing. I so appreciate it, and reviewing. You are the best, and I hope this was helpful for you. Always on the lookout to give you some of the best solutions and ideas for creating and selling your online courses. And then make sure you think about joining us for 2023. I've got so much cool stuff in mind for us. I can't wait to work with you more closely, so I hope you can join us. The notes are all in the show notes, so you can go on down, click those on your app, or you can go over to coursecreatorshq.com/123, and I'll have the links to everything we talked about today, including Copy Creator. And if you have another great tool that you are using, another one that you just can't live without, I'd love to hear what it is. You can message me over on Instagram and let me know, like, what are you using to make your ideas even better? Or if there's some other tool. I'm like a tool hound. I'm always on the hunt for the best tools that we can use to make our lives easier. So thanks for being here today, and I appreciate you listening, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Take care and have an amazing week.